Hello children, hope everybody is keeping yourself safe. Yes, and take care of your health, all of you. Okay, so I hope everybody understood the chapter uh, that is civics. Okay, what is democracy and why democracy? Whatever explanation I had given you, that is whatever discussions were there, everything I hope everybody clear up till there. Okay, now this is the last part of the chapter, that is the broader meaning of democracy. Okay, this means that whatever about democracy we know, it has more about that. Okay, so let us start with evolution of democracy. Okay, evolution of democracy, that is the democracy which we are seeing now was not there before 200 years ago, or it was not there before 500 years ago, is it not? So the thing is that with time it changes, it evolves. Okay, and day by day it is improving also. So during this process of evolution, we got representative democracy. Okay, and what is this representative democracy? Representative democracy is where people on behalf of them allow the people to elect the representatives to take decisions. Okay, in your constituency, okay, like constituency, the MP, that is member of parliament, or the MLA, member of legislative assembly. Okay, so who made them MP or MLA? You only, that is we, the people only. Yes, so we elect our leader by voting, and their leaders represent us only, isn't it? So this type of arrangement is known as representative government, where some representatives will be there and they will represent us and they take decisions on behalf of us. Okay, now why representative democracy is necessary? Yes, because we have large number of people and practically it is impossible to include all in the decision making. Okay, so as I said, include all in the decision making. Okay, that is impossible to include all in the decision making. That means include all means our full population. Yes, that is 125 crore. Okay, out of that, if 50 crore is also there, we cannot include all of them. Okay, and if we include all the people, then also they does not have the time or desire or the skill to take decision, and that also in continuous process, है ना? And all, not necessary that all are not capable in decision making. Okay, or all are capable in decision making. Now understood. So now democracy and good democracy. Okay, actually we cannot distinguish them, but now democracy means a system which we had already adopted. So democracy is just the principle or institution. Okay, and when we adopt this principle, okay, more effectively by people centric, then it is a good democracy. Okay, now also we cannot say democracy is good or not. Yes, consultation and consent of democracy, that is in democracy we include consultation and consent. Okay, those of all those who are affected by the decision. Okay, that is if demonetization is there in the country, then with this, who are affected, to those people we should consult with them and should take their consent. Okay, so after so many discussions, now also we can't say that democracy is good or not, isn't it? Because the country's fate depends not just on what the rulers do, yes, but mainly on what we do, that is citizens, right? So the thing is that no country is a perfect democracy, but democracy is the best from all other alternatives like monetary, okay, monarchy, dictatorship, etc. Okay, clear? Because it respects individual rights and it is based on political equality also. Okay, I hope everybody clear. So we the people make it the best democracy. Okay, clear all of you? So your chapter is complete. Okay, now I'll give you the notes after this. Okay, thank you so much, beta. God bless you.